Good morning. More like good afternoon because I post these in the afternoon. It takes me so long to edit these videos now, mainly because, I'm considering switching back to my phone. I'm not sure. Because with my phone, I was able to pause and resume the video itself. So then all I had was I would have a clip of me talking, and then I'd have a clip of me working out. And it already cut out the parts that I was resting. So it was basically I'd take the clip, put it in the talking part, take the other clip, put it above, and then boom, it's done. And now what I have to do is I have to take the whole clip, cut out the talking part, go through, cut out every working part, just delete the parts where I'm resting, then put them up above. And it sounds like it's not that much more work, but it's just enough more work where I really have to listen to what I'm saying and then cut out the different parts. And then I'm also doing subtitles, which is just an extra thing that I would do no matter what. Because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make sure that my subtitles are actually correct. I don't want to rely on YouTube doing it for me. I want to write my own subtitles because I know what I said and sometimes the other things don't. Because whatever the AI that's doing it can definitely get it wrong because sometimes my voice is quiet, it's not so clear, and whatever. But anyway, I might try a new method where I just record. Like one or two sets, or one or two sets of the workout, and then what it'll look like is I'm still talking the whole video, but there's just not as much of the overlay of my workout. And I don't know if that really matters because I don't know how many people care to actually watch me work out unless it's like a lot of weight or something really cool versus just me talking, which is really what these videos are more about. It's just me randomly talking. I just have something to do while I'm talking, right? Which is the workout stuff. So whatever it is, we're gonna see about maybe switching up the style. I don't think I'm gonna switch back to my phone because I kind of like having the camera set up and then I have my phone for myself. So we're starting off with pull-ups and then we're gonna do more back workouts, whatever it ends up being, and just try to get done as soon as possible. Today I'm gonna go buy a new stove, oven, whatever, and just, I don't know, breathe and pain from that, and just hang out with some friends, try to call some people. Yeah, I gotta find it's so hard because this week I don't really have work and I've never gone this long without working and without having something to do, like in terms of, a real thing like traveling or whatever. So I can see how people who are retired, it's hard to be so productive all the time because you just kind of don't have any drive, you don't have anything to do. That's a conversation for another time. Okay, so I just realized I was talking for a while and I had my mic on mute. And this is the second time it's happened. And now I forget everything I was saying. Yeah, now I know what I was saying. I'm gonna do a set first and then I'll resume. Okay, so I just did 8 reps that were hardly real reps. I'm gonna take off this 10. And hopefully that'll help me get at least 8 on the next one. The reason I'm doing so much weight out of the gate, is because the person before me had this stack on, and I thought, no way I can do less than them. So I just told him to keep it on. And I hit 8. 8 reps is pretty good. For some reason, I'm pretty exhausted right now. I got like 9 hours of sleep. I slept in. And I keep my house at 54 degrees Fahrenheit, about 13, 14, 15 Celsius. I don't know exactly. I think 14. And so I've been getting really good rest. I think sleeping cold is good for recovery. But I am so just exhausted right now. It's crazy. I even took pre-workout, but I just don't have the energy. Like I'm getting sore or I'm getting weak faster. Anyway, another thing that I was saying when I was muted is that this brown shirt is bigger than the one yesterday. I did a new workout yesterday, and I completely forgot to put that workout in because it was a cool workout. The problem was when I was doing a dumbbell lean back, and my shirt came all the way up almost to my chest. So no more medium shirts for me. Large, I prefer extra large, a little bit baggy, plus when it shrinks in the wash, it becomes more large than a medium becoming small or a large becoming medium. Anyway, yeah, this is something. I'm liking it though. I like to push myself. Yesterday for my chest day, I didn't feel sore this morning. My goal is to be decently sore every single day if I can for my workout. But it's tough to get into a good routine because I don't have work, so I don't have that kind of everyday, like kind of rigid things to do. It's kind of loosey-goosey. So once I'm back from Spain, I'll probably hunker down and just stick to my routine of, wake up, stretch, meditate, hit the gym hard, nice and early, and then get back, do some work, obviously like the 8-hour workday, and then after work, I'll probably save that time to edit my video, to do, learning Spanish, which I still haven't even really started yet, so I'm behind on that, and whatever else I want to do, just having that kind of structure to my day. Yeah, I want to get one of those clickers for this camera because that's going to help me a lot to go in and out of my rest times, because these videos, like all of the footage for the day is like 30 or 40 gigabytes, which is a lot, and most of it I cut out anyway, because for one workout I'm taking 2 to 5 minute rest in between, with the exercise itself being 30 seconds, maybe a minute. So it's like if I could cut out those 5 minute, 2 minute in-betweens, I could certainly reduce my footage size, like storage size, as well as just that editing time. I could reduce both. I suspect part of my lower strength, or however you could call it today, the fact that I'm getting exhausted quickly, dehydration. I am so bad at staying hydrated, drinking enough water and everything. Pretty much, I drink my pre-workout and then I forget to drink water all day. And then I drink my nighttime, like before bed supplement. And then I go to bed, and then it's like, yeah, no wonder I'm like dead and my mouth is dry and everything. The trick is I just need to have a water bottle nearby, and then just that'll be my like liquid for the day. Usually about like 1 to 2 liters is pretty good. So I'm gonna mark down my reps here for the last workout. And then we're gonna do this. We're doing, I marked down 180, but I'm gonna do 120 because I think I need to do a lot of weight. So I just did 22 reps, and they may or may not be beginning to taste blood from, mostly not, but like when you do a lot of cardio and you feel it in you like taste the kind of the iron, the pennies in your mouth. The last time I felt this, much more extreme, so it was like how I'm feeling now times 100, where I did cross-country skiing, racing. It was me and this one other girl, and she was really, really good. And we're doing the cross-country sit skiing, which is basically just 2 skis and a bucket to sit in, and it's all cardio. And I'm not a cardio guy. I mean, I did it, I pushed through, But that was, it's like 10 minutes or more, maybe 15 or more of high intensity, just push. If you ever done the ski erg, where you have the handles and you rip them down so they're like on a string. Ski, ERG, ski erg. Doing that for, 15 minutes. I just was so dead. And then when you're going uphill too, thinking about it makes me feel sore. Anyway, I thought I'd take a rest and tell you about a really funny story I just remembered in Germany. So when I did my stem cell treatment, that was in 2023. I was in Germany for 3 months. I was all month of August, September, October, all 3 months. So beginning of August until the end of October. And I got the stem cell treatment, all of that. But before that, I also had to go to Germany so they could do a liposuction, get the fat cells, also called lipids, and create the stem cells from my own fat cells. I did that in July with my brother. We went to Germany for a week. I got the liposuction, weirdest feeling ever, because I was half awake. And my brother and I, hypothetically, we didn't ever pay for the bus or train because we didn't know we had to, or we didn't know how, hypothetically. And you just got on, and there was no real check, hypothetically. So we just were always using the public transit for free, hypothetically. And one day we were walking down the street just to get to the bus station. And we had breakfast, which was a banana or something. I was getting my blood drawn. So I was going to get my blood drawn, so I had the banana with me to eat after. And I put the banana in my shorts, so it looked, like I was really, and I just went down the street with the banana in my shorts. And these were tight shorts, so it was very, very visible. And I never got any reaction, but I just know all the cars driving by were like, double take. And I don't know why I thought about that, but I just remember it was so funny to do that. So funny. All right, enough stalling. Time to continue on with these high reps. Imagine if I was muted, I would not repeat that. It is now time for the rear delts. I haven't done these in a while. I like these a lot. I only really tried them out recently, and recently as in since Olympia. So past couple months, like 2 months. And it's pretty good. I like it. It's a good shoulder rear delt way to attack the delts, because you get the the degrees of freedom to get yourself the right angle. And then even you can switch up the angle if you want to hit more kind of like upper rear versus like lower rear / traps. And you also get to have a good view of my thinning hair, which here I come Istanbul. Make sure I'm not muted. I'm always checking that now. The yellow dot means muted, by the way. I think I'm gonna do a set, and I'm gonna go get that belt, because what happens is when I have all the weight down here and I'm pulling it back, I kind of push off my chest, and then my hips get scooted back, which is not good. Just not good for having rigid form and isolation, because I'm always focused on keeping my body down. Yeah, otherwise, good stuff. Just chin on the pad. Be good. Curls to end today's workout. It's about 1 p.m., which is roughly where I thought I would be ending in terms of time. But something about, I don't know, I don't feel like I'm doing enough. Or I feel like I can do more. One of the two. They're a little bit different feelings. Regardless, Um, I don't know. I have a sense that I should be doing another back workout or trying something new. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not. I'm just gonna stick to this. It's a 45-pound plate on here. So, whatever. I don't know the true weight of it because it's a whole system. So it's not quite like doing an actual dumbbell curl. But this is a little bit easier. Just in terms of setup, I don't have to go grab a dumbbell and bring it back, and I have the nice bar here waiting for me and everything. So I do like this, and well, that's it. That's it for the day. I do have to remind myself that if I continue without any interruptions week after week after week, that I will be doing a lot of volume because I'm not doing leg day, of course, which means per week, the amount of sets and reps and volume that I'm doing for back and chest is pretty high. The only thing that I'm comparing myself to is my friend, Isaiah, who's in my videos. We work out together every now and again. And he is doing the same amount of volume plus leg day. So that's enough talking. I'm done talking. I might sneak in an extra back workout just because I love it, and I have the time to do it now. I won't have the time to do it next month. Yeah, so I hope you have a really great day. Be sure to immerse yourself in anywhere where you feel a sense of community. That's very important, whether it's in the gym or anywhere else. Just make sure that you're in some type of place where you have a sense of belonging. It could be family. It could be your own family. It could be, sports. It could be whatever it is. Just having something where you have that community feel, the feeling of belonging. It's very, very important for mental health. Okay, so I have the camera super far away, just so you can see how high these bars are. Jeez, that song was annoying. I'm trying this. I don't have a lot of confidence, but I'm seeing if I raise the seat up super high, if I can reach bars. So we're gonna just kind of experiment here. Nothing crazy. Just trying it out. This is what it's like, being in a wheelchair in the gym and working out alone. I do want to make sure that I have some independence in what I'm doing. I have it up to like middle of the number 2, so I can go up a little bit more. Put the pin in so it doesn't fall down, because if I pick it up, hopefully it won't fall down. Okay, so I got this belt thing here to hold me down to the seat. That's another really good thing about this belt that my friend got me, is that it opens up a new world of exercises. So, barely. Okay, gonna move the seat up, probably all the way up to the very top, which means my legs will dangle. It might look a little silly. However, I don't care. And that's one of the nicest things you can do for yourself, is not care what other people think. I mean, you have to be still socially aware, but at the same time, whatever works for you, and as long as you're doing something respectable, such as me, trying to get a good workout in. And I'm also going to put this wheelchair under the seat. That way, if it somehow does fall, it can't go all the way down. Okay. So my toes touch the ground, that's about it. And so far my legs out. They could do this. We could put this down. That does nothing at all. Okay. And yes, I can reach it. Oh, and there's no weight on it. Okay. Time to get some weight on here. And then I will actually be able to do this. I can't exactly grab both. Oh, yes I can. Okay. Sweet. That is such good news. We just unlocked a new workout. I hope you are excited as I am. I'm gonna try one plate for now. That'll be probably pretty light. Ugh, but I can just rep it out. Mhm. Right. And now, the thing to hope is that the belt will actually hold me down and I don't slip out of it. You have to see how to attach it. I think I have an idea of how I want to attach it to my body and to this seat. And then, it's just... The trick is to go at an angle. That's the trick. Okay. So I'm putting it on this back little bar. Because if I have it straight under me, when I'm pulling the weight back, I might slip out. So I want to have it on this little bar right here. You can see it. You probably can't see it, but there's the bar underneath, and so now it's pulling at this angle down. So when I pull this way, it's pulling directly opposite. And make this super, super tight. Okay. Now, music.